Hello! So many people were questioning the efficiency of hair cloning. One of the most popular questions is, could hair cloning be the ultimate anti-baldness treatment? Hair cloning promises an endless supply of hair. In theory, injection of regenerative hair follicle stem cell may restore a full head of hair to someone who is entirely bald. So, what exactly is hair cloning and how does it function? Thousands of stem cells termed dermal papillae positioned at the base in the bulb of each hair follicle generate a single tough hair strand. We are born with approximately 100,000 of hair follicles, which is all we will ever have. However, they have a finite lifespan. Aging, genetics, testosterone, cancer, and even COVID-19 may kill hair-forming stem cells. But how? Follicles miniaturize and become dormant when dermal papillae decrease over time. A hair follicle that has gone dormant cannot be revived. The replication of the dermal papillae in the lab is referred to as hair cloning. So, how is the process? Follicular unit extraction is a procedure that removes up to 100 hair follicles from the back of the patient's head in a manner similar to a hair transplant. After that, the hair are cryopreserved in a tissue bank. This slows down the hair aging process. When it is time to start treating the patient, 5 or 6 of those follicles are frozen and the root's basic cells are extracted. These cells are then cultivated and multiplied in the lab. The cells are then replicated and injected into the part of the patient's head where hair is thinning. The idea is that doctors inject this cell near to the roots of existing hair, and this cell will find their way back into the roots of the weaker hair and repopulate them.
Thanks to the findings and research about hair cloning, a biotechnology company known as HairClone has launched the first hair follicle bank in the world. Hair follicle banking allows us to store a small number of our hair follicles for future cell isolation and expansion. The process of follicle banking involves taking 100 hair follicles from the back of the patient's head under local anesthetic at a hair clone partner clinic as listed here. Then, the follicles are placed in a solution formulated to keep the cells alive and sent to hair clone where they are cryopreserved at very low temperature so that the cells enter suspended animation and do not age. After that, the cryopreserved follicles will be transported in a specially designed refrigerated box and stored at -180 degrees Celsius in the cell bank. At these temperatures, it has been proved that the cells can be kept for many years. Therefore, once the new rejuvenation treatment is made available, which is most likely to be over the next 1 to 2 years, patients who bank their hair follicles will be the first in line to schedule their treatment. Hair cloning treatment also has several side effects that are almost similar to those in the hair transplantation treatment. The most common one is scarring, and this cannot be avoided with any procedure. Other potential side effects include bleeding, infections, scalp pain, itching, and swelling, as well as inflammation of hair follicles.
Humans tend to gain greatly from this development in hair cloning. The first benefit is that hair cloning can prevent baldness. It is due to the fact that hair cloning entails extracting a hair follicle and cloning it in vitro using a growth medium to avoid multiplication. The more hair that grows, the more of our head is bald can be covered. Our self-esteem looks are the next benefit, because our sense of style and self-image is so deeply ingrained in the appearance of our hair. Some people are frequently emotional tied to their hair. However, hair cloning can help us regain our confidence. And for the final one, natural hair, which grow fresh with our own follicles. We must use wig and weaving where the hair used is synthetic or obtained from a third party if we did not employ hair cloning.
Now, I'm going to show you the hair cloning process through a 3D model of hair cloning. These are the materials used to make the 3D model of hair cloning. Here we got a patient who is suffering from hair loss and baldness. With the hair cloning technology, she can have her head full of healthy hair. First, we remove around 100 strands of hair from the back of the head. Then, we culture these strands in the lab to clone into more than 1,000 copies of strands. Next, we inject the cloned strands into the scalp where the hair is thinning. And here is the result. no more baldness.